What's up with it, y'all? You got EME in the house again on another good Tuesday, man. We out here on this good, beautiful day. How y'all doing out there?
Woo, woo! You, back attack in the building, baby.
Charlie McWay over there from Paris, man. Turned up with us, man, like always, man.
Always, baby. Woo, woo!
He eating stuff, man. Stuff in his face right now, but we turned up over here, man.
Oh, tell about it, King Caleb. Hey, yo.
Y'all know how we do, man. Trying to bring some positivity into the community, man. Give y'all some knowledge, some facts, man. It's gonna better y'all, man.
That's all we trying to do. We trying to save the people from the people. And we trying to be better people. Oh, that was dope right there. Yeah.
Like a memo, man.
Yeah, baby. What's up, Turk? What's up, balls and balls? What's happening, Jack?
You always got something funny to say.
How your week
Sure
going?
do. Sure do. I sure do.
I always been alright, man. I'm just staying out the way, staying focused, doing what I do.
Man, I ain't even hear you say woo woo to nothing, man. You tripping, man. What's happening?
You're too busy eating, man. Them sweets got.
I got this double cake.
Okay. I can dig that. I can dig that, Jack.
Oh, really? What you got going over there, man? I know it's good over there.
Man, it's crazy over here, man. You know they be having like terrorist threats over here in Paris, man. It's like almost like a every month thing, man. That people be talking about blowing up some or shooting some or taking out this or that, man. It's crazy over here, man. Y'all think Little Rock gangster, man? Man, they gangster, man. For real.
I was gonna say I didn't know Paris get down like that. I thought it'd be peace over there.
No, sir. See, Paris is a melting pot of different cultures. You got every kind of race, people from every country over here in this, and people don't believe the same way. And you know, some people say, man, I don't like what you believe. I'm gonna take you out the box, Jack.
Right.
Yeah, man. It ain't like what's going on in the other countries, man. Paris is Paris is the size of like some states. It's bigger than Arkansas. Matter of fact, the city of Paris is bigger than Arkansas.
Right. Cool.
This is a history lesson. I'm just giving y'all a little history lesson. You know what I'm talking about? What's going on in the city?
What's down there in the other countries, man? It's about who got the bigger resources. You know,
that's true.
Down there, you can run some things.
Yeah.
Money, hey, you might get pushed over.
Hey, what they say? Turk, money talk, all that other stuff walk.
Yeah.
What they say, man.
That's true. Yeah, we gotta get that bankroll, Jack. We gotta get that bankroll, man. That's what we working on. We getting that bankroll the right way and help the people at the same time.
Right, that's what it's about, man.
What's going on in the city, man? I seen y'all been up to some stuff, man. Y'all had some y'all been part of some backpacks and some good things going on, man. Y'all let me know what's going on.
They still killing down here. They need to do something else. Man. We need to get something done on these streets, man.
Right.
But y'all been doing some life-changing stuff, man. School starting back up, man. I've been seeing y'all on the book, man. Y'all been doing some back-to-school things and talking to the people and chopping it up. Man, y'all let me know more in depth what y'all been doing, because I only been seeing a little bit.
Yeah, there's stuff going on with the Dora unit at ABC. Did like a back to school drive. Gave away backpacks, school supplies. So we even had some laptops they gave away out there at one of the events, you know what I'm saying? So it was pretty straight. Everybody in the city got them some backpacks and laptops, you know what I'm saying? Nobody should do without. Everybody should got a backpack, should got school supplies. There should be no child feeling like they didn't get nothing, you know what I'm saying? Nah. It was almost on every corner in every neighborhood. We was even in the rich folks hood giving out stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then we took it to the neighborhood. So, you know, should nobody be without, man. It was a good year. It was a good year for fireworks. You know what I'm saying? We had a big firework. It was a good year for backpacks, man. Going back to school and just chilling, you know what I mean? So that was positive in the city. You know, we made kids happy. You know what I'm saying? And then our thing is we gave away toys, you know what I'm saying? Like that's always, you know what I'm saying, a plus when it comes to kids. They are never gonna turn no toys down. I don't care if you giving out pencils, pens, you could be giving out Gucci, and you got a baby shark next right there. They gonna pay go get the baby shark. You feel me?
Right.
You know, we the toy giver. We keep the toys for the kids because that's what we like, man. The younger and the older we get, they be able to help us in the long run. They'll be, oh man, that's that guy that was giving out toys, man. That's a good dude. That's how you build your presidents
and reputation and things.
Yeah,
right.
Right,
that's a real good thing, man, for people.
That's how you build your,
that's a good thing.
Build your credibility. You know what I mean?
Yep. Y'all putting something in the children's mind for the school year that them brothers from EME helped us out. You know how sometimes families they don't have the money to get all the school supplies or whatever is needed, and some brothers from the neighborhood come through and drop it off like ghetto Santa Claus. Y'all make things easier on the mamas and the families, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. Them kids won't forget that, man.
That'll be always in their memory, man. That's the hood came and blessed them, man. Let them know that
they gonna remember that.
Despite of what they may hear, they see that it's good people out here, man. They love them and care. That's something they're gonna remember at a young age, that when they didn't have it, that people gave to them. They look like them. So that's it too.
Yep.
These dudes didn't give us nothing.
Nothing.
Big homies, leaders of your gang, they ain't never gave us nothing. So you know what I'm saying? We try to right them wrong. We gotta right them that our big homies did. You know what I mean? You know, we gotta right all around that we was taught, that our daddies taught us. You know, our mamas. We gotta right all around. You feel me? So.
But it gotta start somewhere, Termy Dirt. It gotta start somewhere. Somebody gotta do it. Yeah. Why not be us?
Right. I guess God chose us, huh?
Exactly. He did. He chose us. Because it could have been other people he chose. But he pointed at us and we grabbed that mantle, we grabbed that thing, put it on our back and started moving with it. That's what it takes.
Right. You know, I want to speak on something. I work for the Little Rock Parks and Recreation. I was out at Borough Park on yesterday, and I was mowing the grass and things, and I had to cut by where the little girl got killed at. They still got our bears and tents set up over there. And, I cut it real nice. So, trying to keep the grass off the teddy bears and stuff like that. And, it just, it really hit me because I never been that close to it. I was just looking at all her toys and things like that. And I was just like, man, this little girl, she lost her life due to some youngsters out there shooting, man. Like, they took this little girl life. Like, it's no more, she gone. Like, her mama has to wake up every day and her baby gone. Like, and it was even hitting me just looking at it. Cause like I said, I had children, and I got to thinking, I made a status on Facebook about gun violence, and I got to think about my best friend that died, and all the people that I just knew, innocent people, just died because people out there stupid with these guns, not knowing these guns are for protection, not to just shoot every time you get mad at somebody, just shoot a gun, and then you end up hitting the wrong person, man. It's crazy, man, and it's real heartbreaking, man, to know that lives are getting taken for nothing. And then, religious people would say, those guys, they time, but I can't vouch for that, man. Innocent lives are just getting took because of dumb people making dumb decisions. Let me put it like that.
That's true. That's it.
Making dumb decisions and not keeping that gun what it was originally for, is to protect you, not to just because somebody make you mad just to shoot, man. So I just wanted to put that out there, like my mind, start thinking about things before you get so mad and pull that pistol out and get to shooting and you hit the wrong person. Hit a person, period, because it ain't really, the situations really don't be that serious, but people be so heated at the mind, so traumatized at the time, and they don't just think about what they doing, man. And it, like I say, me sitting there being on that scene and just meditate, looking at them, man, it really hit me, man. It really hit home. Made me think about what we doing. Made me just want us to encourage us to keep doing what we doing, trying to better our community, trying to help people, and try to get some of this crime way down, man, like for real. Like I said, I know we can't help everybody because everybody not gonna listen, but just some of them, man, because it's people still hurting. Some of that hurt, losing a child, that hurt will never go away, man. Losing a baby that you used to take and have to eat, waking up for school, man, loving on that child, and then that some knucklehead done killed them, man, that's a hurt that ain't gonna never leave that woman or any other person that done lost a child, man. So I just want my brothers and sisters to think out there when y'all buying these pistols, man, just think about what you're doing, man, because it's affecting a lot of people.
Yeah, that's true. That's a show that we done so many times, and a subject we talked about so many times, man. It's like, what's the solution? Like that's what we do every Tuesday. We trying to come up with solutions to stop the violence, the increased violence in our neighborhoods, which are causing young people, children, people that are not involved in the streets to get murdered. Because once you get involved in the streets and that you're in part of an organization or whatever you do in the street, there's a chance that you might get killed.
Right.
But that shouldn't tie it over to those, because there are two rules, there's two laws. There's the street code and the civilian code, right, Turk? Right. It's two sides. And the civilian side the streets should not spill over on the civilian side, but it does. Most of the time, that's what happens. Because a lot of the time, y'all ever heard the saying, the good die young?
Right.
The dudes that's in the streets be getting missed by death, but it be children and women and hard-working people that get caught up and lose their life. So I say one of the solutions is, like Caleb say, man, responsibility with guns, but it ain't just that, because there's always gonna be some knucklehead out there that's gonna pull a gun, who can't fight, who can't take that can't lose that pride of getting his ass whooped and gonna pull a gun. So that's always gonna happen. Right. So what do we do about that? Because I think it should be a code of conduct. If you get into it with somebody, you need to have a big homie or somebody say, all right, y'all need to drop them guns and knuckle up, go out in that field, put some gloves on, or do something, because it's gonna end up in somebody in the body, some slow singing and flower bringing. So it need to be some kind of code of conduct.
Yeah, you're right, man. But like I say, we live in the generation I grew up in, that's all we was about, fight. But nowadays it's all about killing. That's what these boys they've been misled. They think that's the way. They think that that's the way of life, to kill. Like that's all they talk about. I'm around, and that it really made me. It disgusts me, honestly, because I'd be like, Lord, what a fight in you niggas, man. Like, what did you all y'all do? Is pull with pistols and kill each other. Like I look at black men as people, period. But I look, especially my melanin brothers and sisters, I look at us all connected, man. So for me, just to kill a man just because he said something about me, or because he did this or did that, man, nah, that ain't in me. That ain't never been me. I was raised right. So I don't know why. Like, that's how people is, man. It take us as leaders, as men, and other men to just coach them in the street, show them the way. Like I say, some people gonna follow, some people are. We can't change the world, but to know that we can help some, man, that should put a smile on our face, man, because we all helped a lot of people already. So all we can do is keep going. Even when times get hard, it's gonna be probably a killing this week, man. But we got to keep going. We can't let that discourage us. We got to keep pushing our messages of positivity. And man, just trying to better our community, man, because it's going, as long as this world exists, it's history. It's gonna always be wars. It's gonna always be people, man, that don't want to listen. People think stuff we doing is whack. They trying to change. They gonna talk. They not gonna support the movement. But we can't let that discourage us. We got
nah. They can't stop us.
Growing up, it's gonna see us, them kids that we gave them backpacks to and did stuff like that. They're gonna remember that positive stuff, and they're gonna grow up with that type of stuff on their mind, man. It might make them change their whole life just because we did something as simple as that or that little bitty thing. So,
that's true. Man. I remember. Well, not just to change the subject a little bit, man. I remember when I first got out of prison, man, and I felt like that the world kind of was against me, because it was so hard for me to find a job. It was so hard for me to get back into society on a level where my mind was there, but my physical body was struggling, to comprehend and to get things right. So one problem that I had, but I didn't really have, but I know a lot of brothers have, is finding a job being a felon. Yeah. And I know we was talking about that earlier, and I think that this is a big issue, especially nowadays, because a lot of people don't get out and work now because of the COVID. A lot of people getting that check, they not even trying to work. So it's a lot of positions and companies looking for help. And I think the solution for these companies is to take that box off of that application. Do you have a felony check? Yes or no? I think they should cut that box off and don't even ask that question, because I know for a fact, me being behind bars and coming out, that I came out working twice as hard as somebody who didn't go to jail because I had something to prove, and I felt like I wanted to make better my future. So I came out working 10. I came out that gate running, stomping, trying to work 2 and 3 jobs. Matter of fact, to eat. What y'all think?
You speaking some facts, bro. You finna get on a better topic, man. It is really hard. I'm with you on throwing that whole box away because we built on a world of, especially we talking about Arkansas, this Bible belt state that we live in, and we hear all through the religion, we hear don't judge, don't judge, don't judge, don't judge the person by their sexual orientation, don't judge the person by their color, don't judge the person by this, but then they judge us off our past as felonies. They look at us still felon. They ain't looking, man. This man's a minister now. This man leading the whole podcast. This man doing this. He taking credit. They're not looking at none of that. All they see is, man, way back then he committed a crime. He could not work it. And oh man, he did time. He can't work it, and that just scares people. That makes a lot of brothers go backwards, back to selling drugs, back to hitting licks, back to stealing, back to robbing, back to using women. Whatever they got to do to get that money, they are gonna do that because they can't go out here and get it on their own, man. And that's a sad thing. That's judging people, man. Because it is a lot of changed people out there that made mistakes in their past because they was lost out here in this world, and then they went to the Arkansas Department of Correction, and it corrected them. Or some of them just got on parole, and they thought about it, they changed their life, but they still being looked at like they still doing the same stuff. That's wrong, man. They can't vote. I'm a 6-time felon. City of Little Rock for 8 years. And yes, I like my job in cutting yards my whole life, but it get hot out there. It get frustrating. But it ain't easy for me to just go to another job and go get a job because of my 6 felons. I'm a positive man today, a whole nother man. I ain't kicking in doors. I ain't robbing people. I don't sell drugs. I don't do none of that. I can't even steal no more. But at the end of the day, they won't. I can't go get no job. I can't go in UAMS and just fill it out and want to get a job behind a desk. I can't go just in Kroger's and say I want to work as a cashier. I can't do nothing because they're gonna look at that felon, bro. Although I got a high school diploma, that all the GED, all that, man. They don't care about that, man. All they see is my past, and that's wrong because they're setting up people for failure. The black, the white, the Chinese, women, man, it's setting us up for failure, man. It's setting us up to go backwards. And that needs to be looked upon. That needs to be helped. That people need to change. That they change laws all the time. They add new laws. They need to straighten it up. And also, when people are getting released from prison, they need to have jobs already ready for them. Like they can
available.
That's open to felons. But if they change that, then it'll be even more jobs. So when this man or woman are getting out of prison, then they are able to already have a job, so they won't even have to worry about going back into the streets. But they don't look at that. They send you to halfway house. They send you back to your family on hardly got nothing, and then there you go again struggling. They give you a little $150 on a card, but after you buy what you need to buy, that money gone. You got to eat. You got kids out here. You got to keep yourself groomed up. So yo, man, I'm with that, man. That needs to change. It should have been changed. But
it shouldn't even be on the application at all, man. I'm like, man, they got an opportunity right now because they revise applications like every 2 years, I think, every 2 to 3 years. So why not just look at the application and say, what should we not have on this application that's outdated, and let's revise it. Let's change something up. Because I also know that there are some companies that do hire felons. There are some companies that are, matter of fact, they're thriving because they hire felons. They look for felons. Like I worked at UPS. UPS got a gang on them. They don't even care. UPS, just you a hard worker, you're gonna get that job. FedEx does that now. There's another place that they hire people that have records without any problem. So we're not knocking everybody, so don't get it twisted that we're just knocking every company. We're giving props to those that have a track record of hiring people that have been incarcerated. We're not knocking. We're talking about the ones who think it's okay and think that your business is going to keep thriving because you're isolating certain individuals in society. Because I thought society supposed to give people second chances. I thought society, if you did your time, you're supposed to be able to get another chance at it.
Right.
So that's what I'm looking at as now is the time for us to, make this stipulation kind of felt and show that this is not right. This is something in society that needs to be changed because there's a lot of brothers out there that do not have jobs that need to be working that aren't working. And it's not because they're lazy, because they can stop that stereotype of saying that they're lazy. That's not true.
It's the label that's put on us, man. It is. It's hard when you have did something in your past and to get that off of you, to shake that up off of you.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, Caleb. It's hard to get that stereotype off of you. It really is.
And it ain't right, man. And it need, like you say, it needs to be changed. It needs to be changed, and hopefully we can be a voice, and there'll be a lot of other voices out there that speak up on it. But like I say,
Yep.
with me being a felon, man, like I say, I feel it. I know. I've been to apartments and they turned me down because of my felon. I've been to houses and they turned me
Yep.
down.
They do. They do that because of your felon. They won't let you live where you want to live, Caleb.
Right. Real talk. I'd be living out Shackleford right now if I could. If I could, honestly, that's why I'd be staying. But I can't go out there. They gonna look at me like, boy, in 2010 you did this, but it's 2020. I'm a whole nother man than I was back then. But they will still look at my past. And most of my charges, like this, is when they found me. It really happened in 2007, the rough stuff, and it's 2021, man. So it's crazy, man. We live in a world that's hypocritical, man, and people try to just sweep stuff under the rug, but it's people out here that really need help, man. It's in all areas of life, felons, man, it women, man, mother, child. It's people out here that really need some real help. And that's why I thank God for what we're doing, because we got a lot of resources and we can point a lot of people certain directions, and we got this speak on things and maybe enlighten people on things. And even though we might not can do everything, it's somebody out here that can hear us and they can help. They can say, hey, I'm God, and they can look us up. They can Google us. They can look us up on Facebook, and they can reach us, and we can connect. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's about helping people. We helping ourselves, we helping people, but we're trying to better ourselves, man, so we can better our community. Real talk.
Right.
Perfect. We all still going through things every day, but we making our effort every Tuesday to come up here, man, and spit some knowledge and try to help somebody. And just like we doing it, other people can do it. No matter what you're going through, no matter how big your problems is, you can still help somebody. God, all people. I don't care who you are, what your background is, what you done, man. If you know you got the desire on your heart to get out there and help, go help, man. You go help somebody, man. Because there's people out there that need help. Some people need a friend, somebody to talk to, somebody to vent to. But like I say, it's stressful as hell. I got a lot of homeboys that's out there felonies and cannot get no job. They sick of McDonald's. They sick of Wednesdays. I've been there.
Yeah.
That hot kitchen like that. Good job. They want a good warehouse job. They want a good office job. They want another chance at life to prove that I'm not that same person. And that's what it should be about, man. Second chances, man. Let me prove to you. Monitor me. At least give me 2 months. Let you see me that I'm not that dude that my records say I am, man. Hear y'all stuff. Keep a count on it. Look at me. Give me a chance. They don't even want to do that, man.
And then
like it is. Why these dudes out here toting guns, robbing, and all that, man? It ain't equal. We ain't equal out here like we should be.
That's true. And then if anybody watching this show, of a company that's hiring fellas, put it down at the comment section and let us know so we can reach out to those brothers and sisters that got felonies so we can connect them. Because it's all about, they say our people is lacking, our people is behind because of lack of knowledge. So if we're not talking to each other, letting each other know that these different companies are hiring felons, how will somebody know? So if you watching this show, leave a couple of companies that are hiring felons in the comment section so we can look them up and we can hook people up with this kind of information.
I can remember this lady named Darla when I used to work at Disney a couple years ago, and she was a friendly lady. She was felon friendly, like that's all she wanted. She didn't even want you if you weren't a felon. And the type of lady she was, you wouldn't even think that. You'll look at her and probably like, oh, she ain't gonna hire no felon. But yeah, beautiful Caucasian lady, man, love felons. And the only reason her mind was open to that because her son was a felon. He's RIP now, he's gone. But at the end of the day, she know what he had went through, and she was like, how can I? We had this conversation. She was like, how can I not hire a felon and my own damn son a felon? Like he been through it. He's changed. He really had changed his life. So that's what made her give people second chance. Like, man, come here. She had it friendly. And she had so many black and white guys in that nice restaurant, so nice. But she had so many of us in there because she wanted to help. And just like she took that, her business still good. And just like she did that, other people can do that. You the owner of your business. You can open that door. Especially when you own your business, man, you can open that door. Can't nobody tell you who you can hire.
Yep.
So, I think people should look at this, especially these so-called believers and people that say they're all about love and peace and well, there you go right there. There go your chance to prove it right there. Hire this man, hire this woman. Help them out, man. Don't judge them because they pass, man. It's they pass. And that's just amazing to me, though, because they have so many rights for everything else, everything going on. But what about the feelings, man? That's a true thing. Like, we broke the law. We did that. We grew up doing dumb stuff, but now we get it. So now give me a chance to prove myself. I can't speak enough on that, man. Like, we need rights out here. I'm a felon. I stand for that. I need rights, man. I wish mine was gone. I've been to prison, I said, but it's still there. But because of good behavior, because I don't have to go never see them folks again to 2022 when I'm completely signed to get out. So all praises to the Most High for that. But at the end of the day, I'm still my name in them folks' mouth. It's still on their paper.
That's true, Caleb. That's true.
Like a dog.
Mm-hmm.
He follow you, man. He follow you everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go, you can't beat that.
Tear my car up.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a failure, and it labels, man, and it makes you feel uncomfortable. Like, man, I'm good. I'm nothing in my car, but the police get behind me, I get so nervous just because I know if they do just run something and want to put me on, they just gonna make me and my son get out of the car. I gotta go through all that. Man, I don't want to do all that. I should have to do all that. If you don't smell nothing, don't see nothing, why you gotta rip my car open, man?
Mm-hmm.
If people know something wrong, like they know that ain't regular. Because if you ain't got no feeling, then they think they gonna supposed to just be searching your car like that for no reason. But that don't happen to me before, man. People walk up like, man, why are you searching this man? They tell them he's a felon. We got him right back, and it was just so embarrassing. Like, man, come on, man. Yeah, I just want to search. We got to. You really don't get to, but you want to. You don't have to, but because
and see, the only difference between someone who has a felony and the rest of society is we just got caught, man.
Come on.
We just got caught. Everybody that done some stuff that's against the law, everybody, man, everybody has broken the law. It's just about getting caught and getting away with it. That's the only difference. And the thing about it is, society puts such a stipulation on criminal on crime in our neighborhood when the truth of the matter is, we ain't gonna go that way. We just saying y'all need to start hiring felons, man. Make society right by hiring felons. Because that's
the first stone.
I ain't even gonna go into that. Cause I see Turk the way Turk looking at me. So I ain't even finna go into that, Jack. You ain't saying nothing, but you looked at me, boss. You ain't have to say nothing.
No, man. It's real. Everybody break the law. Like you said.
Everybody.
And it always go back, man. People know, man, I'm a firm believer. And like I said, I'll go back. Like I was just saying, man, judging. This world so contradictory. What's the word I'm looking for?
Contradictory. You're right. The word is contradictory.
Yeah,
yep.
It's all this world and so the way the world is, man. Like we live in a wicked world. They ain't saying that, but we live in a wicked world, man. It's time for people, brothers and sisters, to wake up and put themselves in position. I said they self in positions, man, to better themselves because
yep.
You're gonna fall victim to the system. You're gonna live an average life. You're gonna
be
ass, and you're gonna always stay at the bottom if you don't rise up and want to do something with yourself. But we do live in a generation now, though, that you can be all that you can be. I like it. You can do some stuff now, felon or not. Let me say that if you put your mind to it, you can do whatever you want to. If you stack your money right, but if you move right,
you can start your own business. You can start your own business. You ain't gotta work for nobody. So we ain't saying that you have to work for somebody. We saying that the workforce should be an even playing field where everyone should have an opportunity, no matter your past. That's what we're saying. But in my mind frame, if you want to listen to me, I think you should go out there and start your own business. That's what I think personally. I think you should come up with a dream, a goal, a passion, put your mind and heart behind it, focus on it, and make that thing jump. Because it will jump. Like Caleb said, we live in a world now that anything is possible. You got the resources. I mean, you got the knowledge. You got to find the resources, and you can get the education. All it takes is patience, focus, and go for what you know.
do what you love, man. You can really get paid for doing what you love, man.
Yep. It ain't no job. It ain't work if you doing what you love.
Right.
It ain't work.
Right. Yeah. If you doing what you love, sure ain't.
It ain't never work.
Even what we do, opportunities gonna pop out for us, to be able to help somebody, to be able
Yep.
to and get paid to help somebody. Man, that's a blessing. I'm doing it for free.
Blessing, man.
Be able to get paid for it, that's a blessing to God to open up
Man.
the be able to help somebody and get paid. Our people that love to cook. I'm cooking food and I'm getting paid for it. I love to cook. I'm working on
Yep.
cars. I'm working on cars. I'm cutting whatever, man, and flipping that thing and making it yours, man. That's even
Yep.
more. Somebody tell you, hey, you can't take no break right now. You can't talk on your phone. You can't use it right now. You can't do, man, to be able to run your own show, man. That's what's up, man. And that's what a lot of our people ain't taught, man. Because I know that nobody tell me at no young age to go try to get you a business. I
Nope. Nobody told me that. Nobody. I was
nobody,
told to go work for somebody.
right,
I was told to go work for somebody. I was told to go make somebody else rich.
right.
That's what I was taught to do. Go out here and slave for 60, 50 years and then be in retirement for like 20. You don't live after you done work for 50 years, then you got probably 10 years left to live and retirement. That's your time to be happy.
Move like I used to move. The job
Man,
of
you done lost your mind, man.
can't go swimming no more.
Man, I can't do nothing. I can't even shake my hip no more like I want to. Hey, Jack,
Nothing,
can't do nothing.
for real.
Nah, that ain't right. We was actually told to be what's the word? Legal slaves. Because if you working for somebody forever, for 50 years, that's damn near slavery. And then you only get 10 years to get a retirement check, and that retirement check ain't shit. Let's be honest. That retirement check ain't nothing. And you ain't gonna live, you 67 years old, what fun you gonna have? You ain't young no more.
Right.
You can't do nothing really. So it's better to start a business. It's better to start young, living your life. So start a business now. Learn the tricks and the trade of that business, whatever you want to do. So by the time in 10 years, you'll learn it in and out. You'll be making buku money. Because what we learn in business is that the first to third year is the hardest year. After the third year, it's time to make bank.
Right.
If you still focus and you still going, you didn't give up. But after that third year, man, you finna jump. It's about patience. It's about being focused. It's about understanding what you're going into business with. You can't go into business and be like, no, you got to do the research. You got to learn. You got to network. You got to find resources and opportunities that can help you if you want to be an entrepreneur. Because there are ways to be from our community and to get that bank. It's ways to be able to travel the world at 32 years old, 33, 35 years old. It's ways to do that, man, and they legit. And it's not, and you won't have to be looking over your shoulder, being a drug dealer or doing whatever you're doing in the streets. It's ways to do it the legit way. And you can eat, man, and then you can feed your family. Then you can pass generational wealth down to your children. So you saving your whole family.
Right. You speaking facts, brother. You speaking facts, man. Something a lot of our people need to hear, man. Because, like I say, we live in a generation where a lot of people ain't taught that. They don't know nothing about that. All they know is work their whole life. And like I say, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's a life you choose. Because I know a lot of successful people.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that have done that, and we're not knocking that.
Successful black man for where he is now. Worked his whole life, and now he got some stuff going for himself.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, me being a hardworking man and work out there in the heat, man, I don't care. Are you a man? You was built for that. The hell I was. I get tired. It's tiring working. Heat index up to 110. Man, nobody. I don't want to do that. I do it because I'm a felon, and I say that if I wasn't a felon, I wouldn't be out there. Sorry, city. I love you. I do. Thank God for the opportunity. But at the end of the day, it do get hot. It get tired, man. People have health issues, all type of things, man. So, man, get you a business out there, man. Create something your own, so can't nobody tell you. Because cutting yards is nothing. If you doing it early in the morning, late in the evening when the sun down. But see, when that's your own business, you can choose your schedule. When you ain't
Yeah.
working, they say when you don't work, they say they want to write you up, they want to fire you, they get mad at man. But you working for somebody else, man. So
And then another thing I went through, and I think Turk went through this too, man. After we got out of college, man, we got bachelor's degrees, man, in business, man. And these companies don't even want to hire a brother, man. We out here, we got the knowledge, man, to run your company, man. We not only got business sense, we got street sense, Jack, and common sense. And they wouldn't hire us. Still to this day, I haven't been hired in a managerial position because of my felon.
Right, come on.
And
Man.
I done ran 2 and 3 businesses on my own, Jack.
Right.
And ain't no telling how much money I could have made for their corporation and their business if they gave me that bankroll. Cause I ain't coming through the door working for no pennies, Jack. I got a business degree for real. So you're not gonna pay me like no. You're not gonna pay me like that. You gonna pay me the level or above, and I'm for sure gonna go for the above because I'm worth it. But nah, I have had the hardest time getting managerial positions, man, because of that stupid ass box that say a felony.
Right.
Because of that box.
Right. Judging you, man. You
and all they do is let me in the door. Because you let me in the door, I'm gonna show you what it's working with.
Right. Right. And you get it. I'm just crazy enough to believe too. You give a man, especially a man who has straightened his life up, man, you give him a position, good paying job, man, that man know he has a past like that for as a felon and thing like that. He gonna do what he need to do.
Yep.
He gonna know you bless him and you put him in a position to win. Man, he gonna work hard, man. He'll probably
Right.
on that job because he gonna be grateful for the position.
Yep.
But they don't look at it like that, man.
And plus, Caleb, he want to prove everybody wrong.
That's what I'm saying. He want to prove.
Y'all didn't want to give me a chance. Okay, this company right here didn't give me a chance. I'm gonna show y'all with this other company. We gonna compete with y'all and beat y'all because they hired me. That's what it's about. Pride too. A man got a certain amount of pride, man. Especially like you said, when you got a family. You got a certain amount of pride you want to live up to. You also testing yourself, saying, man, can I do this? Because I think I can do this. Let me go in here and show myself, prove to myself, not only to myself, but to the world. Because the world against you. The world don't think you can do it.
Right. Facts, man. Facts. We ain't speaking nothing but facts, man.
We need more people in big business. Like, okay, I ain't gonna lie. Walmart hires felons.
But you see in certain positions too, though.
Yeah, they don't hire in managerial positions. They don't hire managerial positions.
It's hire felons like it's certain departments though. Like if you go in there certain things, they ain't gonna hire no felon for. But they will hire you at certain positions. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like if you pushing paces around.
No cashier at Walmart.
Yeah, but if you pushing paces around on that damn stretcher shit.
Right. It's certain things like they might let me be a stalker at Walmart. But when it comes to that money, they ain't gonna let me be no cashier. They probably let me go get the baskets.
Oh yeah, they're gonna let you get them baskets. You gonna get them baskets. Oh, you gonna get them baskets, Jack.
Like I say, it depends on your feeling. But it all goes back to judge. If you're a murderer, they don't want to deal with you. You're a thief, they don't want to deal with you. You're violent, they don't want to deal with you. But a lot of stuff, that's what people went to jail for. Violent people, fight, man, pistol charges, drug charges. These are real issues, but they don't do that no more. But they see that, oh, this person got burglary, robbery. Oh, no, we can't have him in no store. But now looking at the death, like, man, this boy was 18, 19 years old. Yeah, he was stealing for it. But that man, this man 30-some years old. Now, let's give him a chance. They won't look at that. They just see boom.
Yep.
They just see felon.
Yep.
Oh, nah, he can't be up in this store. He gonna steal everything. That's not a fact. Just because somebody done stole something, don't mean they're gonna be stealing their whole life. That's a fact. I want them.
And then Caleb, look at you locking up an 18-year-old dude for so much time. You lock somebody up for they 18, and you lock them up for 18 years. Come on, man. You gotta give him a chance. This man have been through a whole nother. It's people that ain't lived to be 18 years old. So you should want to give somebody a chance. You should want to help somebody that's been in a bad situation before. That's the way society is turned around, bro. Society is, like you said, it's the opposite of good. Because in a society that's full of good people, you should see the good in that person.
Right.
You should look for the good in that person first. Let them prove you wrong by doing something wrong, but you should look for the good in that person first.
But a lot of these people, they got these degrees and all that stuff. And these business degrees, especially, how do I say it? They go down a business degree don't mean that you open your own business. Because when I studied it in college, it wasn't about opening no business.
It wasn't
about that. A business degree was about numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like invoices and and
accounting, stuff like that.
then when a lot of these business degree dudes, as males, see, females take the business degree and shoot right through it because they go to UAMS and they'll start off at admission and learn to get the experience of billing, you know, and then they work themselves from admissions, then they get that experience, then they go up to billings, then they get that experience, then they go up to da 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 da. A lot of these people with these degrees don't take the don't know the steps to make their degree work. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't been in the field to work or studied the field to work to even long enough to even know how to go make the degree work. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? For a long time, I didn't know how to make my degree work. But and my fellow held me back too. But at the same time, I didn't even take the proper steps and go look for the proper jobs I was supposed to make that business degree work. Because I seen that it was different from me just going out owning my own business. I own my own business right now, and it ain't nothing that got going on what I got in college. When I got college taught me about invoices and all that other stuff. But when I got to working for AT&T, I started seeing that a lot of females and stuff got those kind of jobs behind the desk job. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the males ain't looking for, is the behind the desk jobs, or they don't take the, you know, try to figure out how to even, you know, do that. So, you know, it's just, it's all kind of ways when it comes to it, you know what I mean? Like making these degrees work, felons, all that, man. Some steps we gotta take too, man. Some things we gotta do as people to try to beat around and we gotta fight back, you know what I'm saying?
But what if, like you said, Turtle, you didn't know. So I wouldn't have known that if you hadn't just said that. So we got to inform the people, because I bet you it's 20 more people that did know, just like you don't know.
Yeah, I know.
So we got to be able to, it's a point where you got to let people know, especially in these big business, it's not their responsibility. I understand. But if somebody don't know something, you can't fault that person. Somebody got to tell them for them to even understand that you don't know this, brother, sister, you don't know this. Oh, I didn't even know that. That gives them an opportunity to change. But once they just doing it the same way, just thinking, damn, these people just ain't hiring me, or damn, until information is given, that's the only way change can really happen. Until somebody knows better, you can do better.
Right. Well, speaking, since we still, you know, talking about felons and stuff, I just want to put it out for the young people out there that ain't even reached that point in life. Hopefully they don't, of getting felons, man.
Right.
Because we speak on it because it will affect your life. Like,
Mm-hmm.
young, man, you don't got to be out there, man. Stay in school, get your education, man. Don't think the streets ain't shit. For real, the streets is not what you think it is. It looks
Sure, like
stab you in the back, they'll cross you, they'll do it with your girl, they'll steal from. Don't think everything lawyer out here, man. Get your education, get your life together, man. So you won't even have to go through this. Running up in folks' houses, toting guns, robbing stores, all that stuff, man, that's nonsense. You can skip what we have to go through. What I'm basically getting at. We had to go through a lot of stuff. We had to be out there in the wilderness, man, because choices we made, and we trying to better this generation, man. You can stop this stuff right now, and you ain't even got to go through that. You don't even got to have that box don't even exist in you. If you start young and making better choices and look at men like us today and other men that's doing positive things, and keep your eye off them other people that's making stuff that fast money look good, but it really ain't good. Keep your eye off of it and look at something positive. Look at these men, black men that's in positions doing things to better themselves, man. That's what you need. Your role models need to be, not these other dudes out here toting all these pistols out here pulling that ain't gonna get you nowhere, man. That ain't gonna get you nowhere, but it put a penitentiary right in the grave, man. Get you a record, and then you get older, and you can't do a lot of things that you should be able to do in life due to the choices you made. And I can speak on it, but like I say, I'm going through it. I'm living it, and that's our job to warn y'all not to do what we did, so that you can be a successful person in the community, man.
Hey, man, like Caleb said, be a square. You need to be a square. Because if you a square right now, later on in life, you're going to be that man. Right. You're going to be that man because everybody else is going to be in prison or dead or looking stupid. And while you was a square young and keeping your mind right, when you get to be an adult, you making that bankroll, you ain't going to be a square. Right. Because you what they wish they were. You what they wish they had made their decisions to be and not to be. Like Caleb just said, he's trying to get y'all to skip the stages that we went through and stay on the straight and narrow. I'm basically telling you, like, be a square.
For real.
Be a square, man.
Ain't nothing good about that.
Ain't nothing cool about going to jail. Ain't nothing cool about gang banging. Ain't nothing cool about selling drugs. Ain't nothing cool about that.
I was miserable. I don't remember not one good night at the time. Yeah, when I'm kicking with the guys, my mind was off because we focused on the spread, our school or whatever. But boy, when I went back in that room and reality hit me and I'm by myself and I already have been out there in the real world and I see what life is about, man, it's miserable to be just locked down for days and days and days. And if you do something, you get more time on you, man. Nobody want to go through that, man. That's not what the creator originally created us for, ever, to be locked down by another man or woman ruling over us. That was never the plan. We was made to have dominion. We was made to be kings and queens. We was made to be business people. We was made to make this world beautiful. We was not made for that. That's choices that we are making because of ignorance, because of lack of knowledge, because we not out here educating ourselves to better ourselves as a human race. And it's time, it is 2021, almost 2022, man. It's time to rise up. Black people can be all that we can be today. We are not, no matter how nobody might try to look down on us, speak on us about the past stuff, man. We can come up now, man. We can come up now. If we put ourselves in the right position, man, we can come up. We can have anything that anybody else can have. If we change our mindset and put ourselves in the right position, we can do it, man. Ain't nothing holding us back.
But ourselves, nothing holding us back but us.
Right, for real. We doing it, man. And that's EME job, man. Like I say, to wake y'all up, to empower our environment, to let y'all.
That's one of our mottos, Caleb. Unity with every side. And when we saying that, we talking about black folks because we're black. We're talking about black people because we're black. But don't sleep on somebody else because they're different. Because you never know what that person might see in you and might have an opportunity for you or might have a resource for you. So be cool with everybody.
Right, with everybody.
It don't matter what they look like. It don't matter what history said that they done did or what it looked like. We got to judge people by what they've done around us. Because I had that problem myself. I had that problem about judging people from the past. So I'm really talking to me. I'm really talking about myself. So we can't judge people by history. We got to judge people by the love that they show you right now.
Come on. You telling the truth, man. You ain't saying nothing wrong. Okay? I got that bad. You know, I'm a young man who really study our history, who really look.
Yep.
You know, I'm a melanin man, so I speak. They gave us many names, colored, black. They gave us names, so I speak like that because that's the type. I'm a colored man, but I'm for everybody, man.
This is colored man, dude, stupid. I'm a colored man.
People, man, like I say, I'm not a.
That's my guy, Kid Caleb, boy.
I know that anybody can help you, man. I don't care if they black. I don't care if they white. I don't care if they Chinese. I don't care if they homosexual. I don't care who they is. You cannot judge a person and say you can't help on that person because what that person may look like, or what that person may be doing. They don't turn down because that white man can't help me. Dude gay, he can't give me no job. I don't want to work on his job, man. That's stupid.
They crazy. People sure do that too, bro.
For me, that ain't gonna tell me something. He been to the penitentiary. We can tell you a lot, brother. We can tell you what not. That's kind of mean mindset, man. They need to change that up, man, because anybody can help you. God can use anybody to speak some knowledge out to help you, man.
Man, look at us, man. He using us, man. We some straight street dudes, man. We some dudes that been in the trenches, man. And I'm telling somebody they need to be a square. Come on, man. He can get anybody. He can get anybody to deliver a message. It's not about the messenger. It's the message. It don't matter who deliver the message. It don't matter what the messenger is packaged and what he look like. It matters what they're saying and if it's relevant to your life and if it can help you.
Right.
But it's good to know if the person's been through what you've been through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody's been through the experience.
That make it better.
Somebody been through seeing what you done seen, and somebody know their emotion, you know, how it feels. You know, you tend to flinch to them more. No, you tend to have a better relationship with what's going on. You know?
Right, that's facts. That's facts, man. To somebody to come, like if people always talk about that, man, and for somebody to come, been through what you've been through and tell you something, they gonna relate to that. You ain't been through that, man. You can't tell me like that woman said on here. A fat girl can't tell. A skinny woman can't tell what it is to be
Yeah,
big.
yeah, she sure said that. She said that.
Tell me that I live out Shana they whole life, mama, daddy, woo, they can't tell me how it's like living in the hood without a dad out there. You can't tell me that. You had your dad, you had arms holding you and loving you and teaching you the ropes of life. I didn't have it. So you telling me why I'm the way I am now, you don't know. Cause I ain't had that love. I didn't have that daddy there. I didn't have all that. So no, but somebody
Be
that
like that sometimes.
somebody that been through something,
People who
I can
had
relate to.
more than others sometimes, like, sometimes I be wondering how people be really living this life any doggone way. So you had parents there, you know what I'm saying? You
Right.
had a whole cool structure that you know, where you need to
Never
be.
been locked up.
Right.
Wrong with you.
You get out here with and mix with these kids that ain't got that, you know what I'm saying? And you be trying to live that life and you make sure it's on up.
Right.
Then God make you some kind of way, you know, that you weren't even supposed to be. You should have been dodging that. You could have been the preacher, or you could have been a baseball player, football player, you know, whatever. But you want to do something else. You know what I'm saying? And then you make it hard for people like us. You know what I'm saying? You go in here and now it's some clashing going on. And that's because it's too frictional people up in this. You know what I'm saying? You might do something to trigger this person out because you don't know. Right. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know how to deal with it. You shouldn't even be around them or even be in their lane anyway. Yeah, man. You should be teaching them something else, man, how to get a job. You should be teaching them how to, you know what I'm saying, raise, pull their pants up. You know what I'm saying? You can teach them how not to fight. I know when I was young, you know, we said earlier, you know, I had a lot of fights. You know what I'm saying? I had to fight all the time. It was just like fist fight. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made me like not too quick to. I can put the gun down because I can fight. A lot of these people pick the gun up because they can't fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't having 3-4 fights their whole life. They just in the house. You know what I'm saying? Well, I was knocking people's teeth out. You know what I'm saying? Or something. You know what I mean? And that's how it be. You know what I'm saying? And people gotta start quit that, man. Like quit.
Stay in your lane. You basically saying stay in your lane.
You ain't gotta prove to nobody that you tough, bro. Like you ain't gotta prove that. I ain't trying to prove to you that I'm tough or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But then you mess around and you beat him up. Now you got yourself killed, and now he got 1,000,000 years. I gotta commit suicide for himself when it shouldn't even been like that. Everybody should have been playing their lane, doing their thing, and creating life and creating us as a people. We are off track. Right. Like if we were shooting, if this was the moon and space or whatever, how they shoot that rocket and it go. If you get knocked off course, you might run into the moon and die. That's how we out. We out track, man. We done ran into the moon. We dying like a mother. We got to get back on track so we can make it back to the earth. So we can make a complete circle back to the earth. And that's what a lot of these brains ain't doing. They off track, bro. They like really off track in life. We got EME. That's what we trying to do. Help people understand that they're balancing in life, man. You got to be balanced, man. We quit mixing the evil with the good. They should know each other because it's a good thing. Because I want my son to dissect somebody that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I want him to be able to look at somebody and say, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want nobody to swiggle up on them and give them the gift of land. A lot of these people are just the serpents. They like humans.
They snakes. They snakes.
Give you the gift of gab, tell you to bite the apple on the tree. Now you
I do talking that talk. I'm talking that talk.
That's how a lot of these people, you know, is. You know what I mean? Right. We gotta watch for it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta pray more. You know what I'm saying? We gotta focus more. You know, we can't try to do good. You know, a lot of people ain't doing nothing good.
Nothing.
Evil, bro. Right. And that ain't cool, bro. And they mixing with the good, turning them to pure evil. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta stand up. Right. And the system gotta be so quick being so hard on real men that are people or whatever trying to stand up for that kind of thing. Because sometimes we gotta knock them down. And don't punish us for knocking them down, because that's what's supposed to have to happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just mixed up out here, bro. We just gotta keep fighting, man, and keep doing what we're doing, man. Hopefully we'll get back to that complete civilization. But just find out who we is as beings. Right. And we'll be all right.
Self-love is the best love. Self-love.
Find out what our purpose is and find out what our strengths are. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like black people, we got power. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had no guns. You know what I'm saying? We had this mental power. We pushed the rock, man, make the rock. We had some other people didn't have. You know what I'm saying? And we done lost that.
Right. Our people, like you say, our people perish because of lack of knowledge. Our people perish because of lack of knowledge. Right? People really don't know who they are. We took a book and we go off that book, but it's deeper than that book. When you really like I know one of the scriptures say when the Holy Ghost fall upon you, no man have to tell you nothing. But me, and today I'm looking like that, man. When you get filled with that wisdom and knowledge, when you really get out there and get in it, man, nobody can tell you nothing. You're gonna see everything for what it is. You're gonna see the fake stuff, you're gonna see the real stuff, and you're gonna be able to discern. So that third eye gonna be open, man. And when you gotta get to that, that's that self. You gotta get to yourself. Mm-hmm. People hang around crowds and stuff to fit in. They don't even know their damn self.
Sure, they don't know. Yep, Caleb, right? They don't know who they are.
Through your homies, you know who you is through your family. But who are you? Who are you? Yep. What's your dreams? What's your goals? What you want to do in life? And like I had a friend die like that, man. A good dude, man. Played basketball, had a scholarship, had so much going for himself, but he wanted to get around these nothing dude, and he the one dead. He dead to this day, and they still alive now. He's thugging, and he died, man. He wasn't even supposed to be in that line, but he wanted to fit in with that. He wanted, and they don't get you nowhere, man. I know I'd be a part of it. Y'all might see me out and turn up on my mama. I got sense. I know the truth. I just go out there and have fun.
He's out on my mama.
No, sir. No, sir. I'm woke. I see I hate when people we crazy out here, man. It's time to wake up, man.
But Caleb and Turk, I said that earlier, man. The good die young. It's sometimes we don't supposed to be in those lanes, man. Like you said, man, we ain't supposed to be around certain people. We ain't supposed to put ourselves in certain situations, but we want to be cool. We want to be with the homie.
Now when you wake up in the morning and some negativity, they disturbing my peace.
Yeah, that's how it really is.
That's how it really is. People to disturb your peace. Right. You know what I'm saying? And throw your whole thing off. Right. You know
your whole vibe. They kill your vibe.
Moving this way, now I'm stuck right here.
Well, you gotta be watchful. You gotta be watchful, man. You gotta be watchful. That's why I met stuff that a lot of people don't do, especially young man. Have been prayer, meditation, man. Getting you something, whether you're a Muslim, a Christian, a Buddhist, getting you something, some type of guide through life to give you structures, to teach you some things. Hey, I'm not knocking no man for what he want to believe in, because they all believe in a God. So find you something and stand on that, man, and follow that, man.
I had to do everything to learn everything.
Right. Yeah, that's what you're going to have to do.
If not, you're going to set up for whatever they're going to set up for whatever.
And it's about getting you a spiritual schedule too. Like make it a routine. Like every day, do the same. You got to be consistent. You got to do something every day, like clockwork, every day. But sooner or later, it just become natural. It's like this is the way that I am. Damn it. This is what I'm gonna do every day, damn it.
Stop getting in trouble.
For real, you telling the truth.
Stop going to jail.
Practice make perfect.
Ain't nothing in that jailhouse, bro. I'm talking
nothing.
About it's some good brothers down there, though. You know what I'm saying? They're stuck.
But they wish they could get out.
You know what I'm saying? But they stuck down there, and these kids now acting like they're trying to get themselves stuck. Man, we need all our bodies at this point, because man, we don't know what's going on outside of this. You know what I'm saying? We as people, man, we've been captured before. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't paying attention to that. Like we ain't getting ourselves strong enough so captivity will never happen again.
Right.
Exactly. We still weak, like we can be captives again.
You know what I mean? We got to be thinking of how to be a nation. We got to be thinking about how to strong our people, what we a part of, how to make this strong. You know what I'm saying? So people won't try to hurt us no more. You know what I'm saying? Because man, we've been traumatized. You see the effects of that. We live it every day. You can see
Boy. Trauma on top of trauma, on top of trauma, on top of trauma.
We think it's normal that this killing going on, that keep killing these kids, people running around here messing, doing all kind of little crap they ain't supposed to be doing. We think that stuff is real normal.
Right. And it's not.
They here for doing so. We caught up on the game, man. But we so we're smoking nigga out for that game banging. This nigga done told this, we'll do all this, but nigga, you ain't doing nothing to help the culture. Nothing. Right. Like you ain't taught him nothing. This dude ain't taught you how to get no job, ain't taught you how to feed your mama, ain't taught you how to feed your kids.
Nothing. Big homie though.
He got you straight on a buster path. Right. Like that's evil, bro, and that's what's going on. I hear a lot of big homies.
And then he laughing at you when you go on the boo boo. He laughing at you when you go on them suicide missions.
He's laughing at you. He living forever. And
Yep.
you dead.
Right.
You dead.
And we got a lot of good homeboys dead.
Yeah.
For sure. That shouldn't even be
They
dead.
shouldn't be dead.
You know what I'm
You know,
saying?
like I say, and I speak on
Shouldn't even be
that. I
dead.
speak on that to a lot of people that don't like it when I put it like that, but for real, like I mean, put my mind so open. It's just like I'm gonna use an analogy like that. If I go right now and there's a bird outside, and I see the little baby bird fall out of his nest, and I make a choice to go over there and just stump that bird and kill it.
Yep.
I don't mean it was that bird time. I did an evil act and killed that bird.
Yep.
Same thing people doing out here.
Scripted
Get
on their life.
mad, see this man with these bands. Now you two gone to go out there and get it yourself. So now we finna rob him. It went wrong, boom, kill him. Oh, it was his time. That wasn't that man time, man. That's that evil dude, man. That evil ain't got no type of training in him. Trauma messed up and he killed this man, man. That man like could have had a beautiful life. Man ain't even had kids yet. Man ain't even had a family. I don't even know what that life is.
And then Caleb, what's so evil about it? They gonna blow that dirty, bloody money on nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing with that dirt, with that money.
$10,000 ain't even got a place to stay. Somebody don't like what I just said. Somebody just heard that.
Yeah, they ain't like it. They ain't supposed to like it.
$1,000 on their mouth, but they ain't got a
They ain't supposed to like it though. They ain't supposed to like it.
We went wrong.
What we say? What the words say? The truth hurts. The truth hurts, man.
Money together, we can have our own land.
Oh, come on now. These brothers put all their bands together. Man, the South End have a gated community around.
Man, we have our own.
You ain't lying.
We can buy security.
Real talk.
Sure can.
Man, nobody can't never come in our hood no more. But we put a
Never.
lock it
Not
down.
with no
But
mess.
people ain't on that level. People ain't on get real money. You can't take 19 brothers and make a company happen.
We've been broken away from
19
that.
people and make something happen. Like you can't do it, man.
Like we originally was
hard.
being connected in the beginning.
You can do it once we change the mindset, though, Turk. We can do it once we change that mindset. EME is in the mindset changing business. That's what we're starting with first. We're starting with changing their mindset to understand that it's bigger than the individual. It's about the 19 dudes.
With like how powerful resources, because we like
Right.
we need the resources,
Right.
so we start befriending them. You know what I'm saying? And start learning each other. You know what I'm saying? And start shaking each other's hands, so we won't be enemies, man. We made allies with the higher powers. You know what I'm saying? We made allies with people evil that didn't look like us. You know what I'm saying? We got all kind of people representing evil. We got schools. We got white people. We got Chinese, black. We got all that. You know what I'm saying? Once you start accepting that and just get off of that bullshit, then we work on each other. I guess we won't be so mad at each other. Right now we angry, bro. We like
Right. It's a lot of jealousy. It's a lot of jealousy. It's a lot of hate. It's a lot of envy. People want to be in competition. And I put a stat the other day too, man. If you steady comparing your life, especially in a bad way, I'm gonna use your example. If I'm looking at my brother, boom, he got a 2019. I got a 2020. If I'm steady comparing myself with him, man, I'd never be happy in life. Trying to keep up with people because this man got this real, I gotta go get a real. This man got this, I gotta get mine. That ain't the way you should be living your life. Do what's for you. Stay in your own lane. Because that's why a lot of people get jealous, man. I see this man with this money. Instead of being content and working on you to get you, they gonna go rob you instead of trying to go get it. I find out, what did you do to get that? Oh, you did this? Okay, show me the road. It ain't like this. They're gonna try to take something, man. Instead of trying to get a beautiful wife, why you trying to take mine? Go get another.
But Caleb, like we was just talking about, when you talking about they robbing somebody for money.
Why you want my wife?
But it's not that they want to take your money, Caleb. It's not about them wanting to take your money. It's them wanting to take your life. They don't want to take the money. When they go to rob you and they kill you, it wasn't the intent to take your money in the first place. That's the mindset you got to understand. They weren't intent on taking your money. Their intent was to take your life. The money was just a bonus and a lie that they was telling the world.
You got to protect your life, man. It's really that's
was
why
evil
I'm
doing
all
the job.
for.
Exactly.
I'm all for people having protection in this world because we live in a world that yes, you need protection because there's some crazy people out here that's evil force that will do things that take you out of here. So you need it. But when it comes to just pulling these pistols for nothing, no, I'm not for that. But I am all for protecting your life, protecting your children, protecting yourself, protecting your property. Hell yeah, you need that because this world is people evil out here. There's some evil people out here.
Fight for it, you know what I'm saying? They can even kidnap us for it.
Come on, man. It's some evil folks out here.
And then they use people like us to turn
the
the
seed.
capture us.
The seed.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's all about, man.
That's why we like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we use these people like us that hurt
Right,
us too.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And we just gotta quit hurting each other, bro. We all gotta be able to stand outside. You know what I'm saying? We all gotta be able to raise our kids, man, with our neighbors and you know what I mean? Like, they're ridiculous out here. That stuff it can't be like that. Everybody ain't shiesty.
Right.
If you that shiesty, you know what I'm saying? You need to go hang with the shiesty folks. You need to be locked up.
Right.
How did you make it out here so long, so more than my homeboy?
The race is not always won by the fastest. The race is not always ran by the fastest runner, right?
Hey, Turk McDirt got on their top.
That's why we keep having the bull stuff. Like you know, I kind of see why this here they'll be on rap music or something. You know what I'm saying? Because these people be bull stuff. They out here faking it. You know what I'm saying? They out here believe us the wrong way. So we ain't teaching the people like, nah, you take this from it. They don't know how to take this part and throw it away. You don't keep everything.
Right.
You take what you learn from, and then
I'm glad
you eat that, and then you throw that bull stuff
Right.
away. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You look past even the Bible broke up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take this verse and then go to this chapter. Then you take this chapter and kick it in. You gotta blah, 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 blah. That's how life is.
Right.
You know
And I'm glad you spoke on that, big bro, because you know that's something we taught, and I'm gonna speak boldly and say this because I know what God has taken me in life, so I gotta speak. Because you know we taught, and even in church, you know we taught like you can't pick and choose. You can't pick and choose. Anybody can't pick, but that's a lie. Because of everything in life, you're gonna pick what shoes you want, what clothes you want, where you want to work, everything. So you look at stuff in there, because a lot of guys like, I can't understand about, but if you open that book up, and even the book of Proverbs, there's so much wisdom in there that you can relate to you. They don't relate to me. So and you can carry that stuff and get to some people gotta write sticky notes and really put them on a freaking mirror in the morning time and start repeating that stuff and put that stuff in your spirit, and then you'll start living that stuff. That's
what I said. Consistent. Right.
You gotta what's it called? What the teachers learning repetition. There you go.
Repetition. Yep.
Yeah, you gotta do that, man. And you can't pick and choose it, but it's a lot of good stuff in there. These dudes be thinking they too old school or whatever, man. They can't get open that Bible, man. I promise you some stuff that'll teach you the way of life, man. I promise you some stuff in there that'll make you okay. The word is true. The words is true, man. If you go by them words, man, your life could be a better life. And that's what, and we was talking about this in the beginning. That's why a lot of these youngsters too, man, is so astray too, man, because they ain't got no type of God. They ain't got nothing. No. They don't know nothing. They just live.
They don't know nothing.
That's what they is, a Christian. What did Jesus do? They don't know. They don't know nothing. All they know is this toxic stuff in this world.
They what Revelation talking about. The mark of the beast. They what Revelation be talking about.
They don't know no God. They don't know they self, but let alone know they creator. They don't know how precious they are as a black man and a black woman. They really don't know how precious they really is, man.
Because they don't know who they are yet. They're not even taking the time to figure out who they are.
They get to run it, you know what I'm saying? Right? You know, they gonna take off, leave you for dead. Leave you straight for dead. These people will leave you out here. Right. You know what I'm saying? So man, stop listening to so many people, man. Right. Stop listening to that pride stuff. Stop listening to that fake. A lot of this stuff is
I had a homeboy the other day telling me about, everybody doing it. I don't knock nobody. Everybody getting little free money right now, doing what they do. But I had a homeboy tell me, he saw my calendar night. He said, man, I got $30,000. He said, I know I'm going to do. I know, but oh well. He was like, I know, because I'm just looking at his mindset. He talking like, man, you ready for it. Like you did all this, but you ain't did nothing positive with it. You still the same. All you doing is just going out of town and getting grills and but you ready for it. You know, like they coming for you. You've been walking into banks, getting all this money, taking that 5,000, 9,000. You know they coming, and you just like, how your mind that you want money that bad, which ain't nothing wrong. We need it, but you are willing to walk away from your kids, your girl, and all that. For that 30 bands, like you willing to sit down for that. And it shouldn't be like that. I'm not like that. I'm sorry. I'm not going to jail for it now. Not no more. I've been through behind this. I ain't got no more in me. I ain't going no more. Nothing. I can avoid it if I can think about it. Anything can happen at the heat of the moment.
Right.
Situation. But if I have time to think about it, I'm gonna make the right decision. Believe it.
I don't even want to be around.
I'm gonna make the right decision.
that even think like that. Like if you don't know that you're gonna wake up tomorrow, if you don't know that you promised to get up in the morning and take your kids to school and you promised to, you know what I'm saying, do something positive, all that other stuff. I don't even want to be around somebody who lives day for day no more. Right. I want to know what you're gonna be doing for 2 years.
What is your goal?
3 years from now. What's your value? What's your moral? How your company and how your brand? Because you a brand as your person. Your person is your brand. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here smoking crack or whatever. If y'all see me smoking crack, I'm about my brand there.
You cracking.
Yep.
That's what I am. I deserve to get treated like that.
That's what you're doing. You're smoking crack.
I deserve to get treated
Don't
like
get mad.
that. My homeboys, I know, as a man, I know that smoking that crack, it ain't good, man. I see what it'll do. Because I've been in a crack house before. I see what it'll do. So why would I?
We was the dealers.
Why would I be like that? That shit's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
But we woke
still do it though.
We woke though.
Like, man, yeah. So you know, we got good rehabs for them. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got the good rehabs and good everything we got for them to help. Sure, and that's just what it is, man. People gotta want to help themselves. You know what I'm saying? Help themselves, help others.
Hey, Turk. Hey, my dog. Don't you got some information that you gotta put out there to let them know that EME is a business and we also accept beautiful donations and we appreciate people for supporting us and loving on us. So we really need y'all to sometimes put y'all money where y'all mouth is and support the movement because we always accept donations. We also need help. We are on Facebook. We are on YouTube. Under Restore Hope, Arkansas. We're on the Facebook of EME, Empower My Environment, LLC. We under King Caleb, Caleb, tell them your Facebook name, Jack.
Man, the street coach, holla at me. I'm gonna tell y'all some truth, baby.
Woo, woo. And I'm
the street coach, baby. I'm out here.
I'm Charles A. Bishop, baby. The president, Don. And what you gotta say, Turk?
Oh, cash out too, bro. Like money sign EME 3131. Money sign EME 3131. So that's our cash out to our EME account. If somebody want to donate or whatever, put something in their cash out, they can hit us on there too. So money sign EME 3131. You know what I'm saying? It'll come across the screen. Right. I send it to be edited on there. Yeah, man. So,
okay, I'm praying tonight, Caleb. I'm praying tonight.
Go ahead, brother. I sure was gonna go ahead and lead us up out of here, but you know
I knew what you were about to do. That's why I jumped on in that dirt.
Go ahead, brother. We need
man, y'all bow y'all heads, man. So reverence, man. Right. Man, God, we appreciate everything you've done for us. We appreciate the position that you're putting us in to help other people. Please guide our minds, our hearts, and our environments. Help us to do what's right in your sight while people are looking, and help us also do what's right when people aren't looking. We thank you and we praise you. Hallelujah. Amen.
Amen. And before we leave, love somebody, hug somebody, and just be real.
Oh, that was some dope stuff. EME